Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, so before I get started, just a quick reminder, if you like the t-shirt, don't be shy and hit me up. I'll be more than happy to sell you one. If not, check out the link on the site. You can order one and get one sent to your door. So now on with the show. As usual, congratulations are due. Big congratulations to the group that put on a great amateur boxing event by the beach in Point Calumet at the Beach Club Festival de Boxe sur la Plage, which is Beach Boxing Festival. Anyways, point is, fantastic event. I was a little apprehensive knowing the history of the place, and it wasn't exactly my cup of tea, let's just say, but I had an amazing time. Now, there was also some brouhaha that happened with the week prior with Floyd Mayweather being there, and some of the boxing community was maybe not going to make it. However, the ones that showed up in droves. It was a fantastic event, packed house, great fights. You know what? It moved super great. The weather was great. I got to swim. I haven't been to the beach in forever. I have to admit, I missed a couple of fights just because, man, I was sitting in the sun. Look at me. I got a tan. I don't remember the last time I was in a beach, and I was very thankful for it. Speaking of which, thank you very much to my sponsor and sponsors, Queens Metro, fantastic sports bar. They put on the best events for boxing. If you like boxing in the city, that is the place to go watch it. They co-sponsored this event, and honestly, it was just 100%. It was great for a first event. There's all kinds of issues normally and headaches that happen with first events. This went off without a flaw. Honestly, I think next year is going to be way bigger. A lot of people will probably need to show up to the next one. Maybe next year it'll be a 2-day event. It was really cool, and I look forward to doing it again. Thank you for having me, everyone. Make sure you check out the Facebook posts I put up about it. Got some great shots, a few different things. Also, check out Bob LeVay. He put up some great fight shots. Just a great event overall. Again, thank you guys. Okay, so next up, the elephant in the room, the Andre Ward Bryant fight. You know, honestly, the truth is I could have just done this show without talking about it. But here's what I am going to talk about. The fact that Bryant was only getting paid $30K. Now, considering he went 12 rounds, as awkward and as confusing as he was as a boxer, and I really don't know what his record was made up of, apparently something like 357 amateur fights, I would like to know who he fought, but, you know, a lot of people were giving Adonis grief for his last opponent, and, you know, Adonis at least did what he was supposed to do with an opponent that he was supposedly outclassing so much. Brand was 100-1 underdog, man. You had to put at least 10 grand down on Ward in order to get a profit should he win. I mean, bookies weren't touching this with a 10-foot pole. Now, could anyone have predicted it would have went 12 rounds? I guess not. You know, it makes me think that Brand might be better off finding work as one of Mayweather's sparring partners. I'm pretty confident the pay's about the same, and, well, you know, he doesn't have to do as many rounds. Just not entirely sure who to be mad at. Because Andre Ward making $850K still seems a little low to me. And it'd be unfair to say he would have to pay out of pocket for it, but, I mean, come on, this guy's giving you your fight with Kovalev. If it wasn't for this fight, you would have been out of the ring since forever, and there'd be no way for you to go there till November. He gave you 12 hard rounds. He didn't cut you. Everyone's freaking out at HBO. Was it a headbutt? Did he cut his head? Did he cut his eye? And they're zooming in on him, all worried that he's not going to get his Kovalev fight. No, the guy gave you 12 hard-fought rounds. Maybe you should just cut him a little bonus check or something, or talk to your bosses over at Rockefeller, because, you know, he's definitely not making no Jay-Z money. Now, the other thing I'll say about this fight is that at least it draws us closer to Ward Kovalev. I will say that, You know, a lot of people might see this fight or this performance against Bryant as a clear indication that Kovalev will destroy Ward. However, I will point out that it did give me an idea of what he would do against Kovalev. And quite honestly, I believe he'd be approaching him in the southpaw stance, and there's a couple of other things he would do. Andre Ward's a very smart boxer. Ring rust aside, and inactivity aside, boredom aside, it's not going to be an easy fight for Kovalev. I do give the edge to Kovalev because Ward just has zero power. Is zero. Even his opponent said it afterwards, went up to Kovalev, like, you're going to crush him. He's got zero power. I could sit there all day and eat his shot, so you'll be fine. Honestly, really, really tough fight to watch just out of boredom. Hope you guys appreciate the Adonis Williams. That was free everywhere else except Quebec. This was on HBO, and that's the other thing that pissed me off. They only put on one fight. If you're going to make us sit there and watch Ward Bryant, at least give me a decent undercard. I mean, come on. Or at least don't put it on TV then. Accept it. Andre Ward doesn't belong on TV. If we can only show his fight, it'd be pointless. There's probably a rerun of Seinfeld that did better at night. Pointless. Pointless. Tune-up fight. And I love the way HBO plays in between the we're going to judge you clear, and if this is a tune-up fight and everyone finds it laughable, we'll agree with them. You know, like they play it to the line, and, you know, they're honest journalists, so to speak. But then on the other side of things, they're sitting there just salivating at Kovalev Ward, like, yeah, this is the mega fight of the year, and there's no fireworks on this one. There's no fans clamoring from this one. Kovalev does have more fans than Ward, but Kovalev's not exactly the high watermark for fan base. So, it is what it is. Before I leave you guys, just one quick note. Not a lot of fights going on this weekend, but there is one in particular I would like you guys to pay attention to. Going down this Friday night, PBC on ESPN. Miguel Flores versus Ryan Chilwinski. I can't even say his last name. The Polish Prince. Miguel Flores is 20-0. The Polish Prince is 25-1. It's a solid fight. It's boxing this weekend. If you don't have ESPN, you will be able to stream it. However, the fight I want to point out to you guys, as usual, is on the undercard. It's a fighter in particular. It's a young man that I got to meet and watch fight here in Montreal the last time out. Young fella named Bryant Goodfella Perrella. Fantastic nickname. The kid's 14-0 with 13 KOs. He's 147 pounds. He's 6 foot tall. He's just a dream to watch, and honestly, I think he's going to steal the show Friday night. So look out for Bryant Goodfella Perrella fighting this Friday night. If you're a fan of boxing, tune into this kid. You won't be disappointed. So that's it for me this week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. That's how I pay my bills, people. That's how I explain to people what I do. So go ahead and share this to the maximum. Hey, do me a favor. If I take a picture of you and you share it, tag me in it. Hell, even if you don't share it, start by sharing it and then tag me in it. I mean, it's the only form of gratuity you can give me is a like and a share. It's not money, so go ahead. Be generous. That's it for me this week. I'll see you guys next week.